Hello again everybody and welcome back to my channel, me and my jackets. My name is Chris. Today we are looking at two Arc'teryx jackets, two ARs, an Atom AR and the Thorium AR, okay? AR in Arc'teryx terms stands for all around, okay? And that's exactly what these jackets are. They are totally just everyday, here, there, everywhere, do anything, go anywhere kind of jackets. They're definitely really nice. They have a more durable outer fabric on both of them so that you can do anything with them and they're not going to rip and tear easy, and if they're under any kind of strange conditions, okay? So let's start with the Atom AR. I am wearing this right now. This is basically the heaviest Atom available at this time. There is an Atom SL, which is super light, an Atom LT, which is lightweight, and that is probably one of Arc'teryx's most popular and most versatile jackets. And here is the Atom AR. This is the heaviest one. This is definitely a winter jacket. It's really warm. It has a couple different weights of insulation. It's a core loft insulation inside. It's 120 grams through the body. And unlike the Atom LT and Atom SL, there are no side panels down here of fleece that allows air to vent. This is a solid insulated jacket all the way around. So again, 120 grams of insulation in the front and sides and back. The sleeves are 80 grams insulation, and the hood is 60. Really nice jacket. It has two nice pockets here on the side. The pocket on the insides here basically just has a nylon. There's two layers of nylon here. Just nothing between your hand and your body other than the little nylon. And then the outside is nice insulation, and the inside of the pocket here is a really nice soft fleece. So it is really warm. Like, you put your hands in these pockets, it is really nice. They're nice deep pockets. I can definitely fit my whole hand in here and then some. So great for holding any kind of gloves or whatever you want to put in. There's also a nice pocket here on the inside of the jacket. A nice big deep pocket as well, okay? I mean, it really goes down to like here and all around. Nice size pocket. Again, definitely can fit a pair of gloves, a hat, scarf, whatever you want inside here. It's a really nice big pocket. Some of the pockets on the inside of some Arc'teryx jackets are really quite small. Really nothing much more will fit in them other than maybe some cash or credit card or something like that, some gum or something. But this definitely has a nice big pocket. You can put stuff in here. The hood is a really nice hood. It has a kind of like it's probably not wire, but it feels maybe like a plastic cord or something across the brim here. Actually, there's two of them, which kind of give this a nice little brim in the front for water or whatever to run off the front. It does have a cord on the back to adjust the hood to cinch it down, and there's two cords here inside the jacket which pull down, and it pulls down around the face. So the hood is definitely nice and adjustable, and it's nice and warm as well. Okay, so that's basically the Atom AR, just to give you an idea what that's all about. This jacket is in the color called Enigma, which is a really dark, like forest green, and then it's actually black on the inside, so it's actually really nice. And then we're going to go here to the Thorium AR. Now, the Thorium AR was one of the first jackets I ever bought from Arc'teryx. This is a regular fit. I believe the Atom AR is a regular fit as well, so there definitely is some room to layer underneath them. The Thorium I originally bought in a size large. It was one of the first jackets I ever bought. And when I got the jacket, I realized that it was a little too small on me. I am 6'2", 215 pounds. The large fit me fine if I was just wearing a t-shirt. A little snug, but it wasn't bad. The problem was I could not layer underneath it. If I wore, you know, a covert cardigan underneath it, or a sweatshirt, or anything other than a t-shirt, it really started like getting a little tight to zip up, and it really kind of hugged me. So back it went, and I ended up getting the extra large, which is just perfect. There really is a pretty significant size difference in the body of the jacket from the large to the extra large. This definitely fits me better. I have room inside here. I can layer under it comfortably. You know, I'm not putting, I don't know if I really want to put an Atom AR underneath this. You know, I'm going to try it. I might be able to. Let's see what it is. I know I can put an Atom LT underneath it. I know I can put a covert cardigan and stuff like that underneath it. Let's try. Let's see how this goes. It's kind of not a combination I would think you would use very often, because it's like, you know, two of the same kind of things almost that you're wearing together, but who knows? It's really cold. This is really going to be warm. All right, so a little snug, not too bad though, right? I mean, not too bad. I mean, you could get away with this if it was really cold out and you needed to layer. Yeah, interesting. I just figured, I thought about it. Let's try it. So anyway, let's go back to my Thorium. So yeah, definitely the extra large and the Thorium fit me much better and just felt great. So the Thorium is a down insulated jacket. It's a 750 fill, and it has synthetic insulation in certain areas that are more prone to moisture. The cuffs, you know, on the edge, the very bottom, the underarms, the shoulders, and around the mouth where it zips up, and the hood on this is a synthetic insulation. The rest of the whole body of the jacket is all goose down, and it's really warm. Goose down is a very warm insulating insulation. Now I have two other down jackets, and I have a video on them comparing all three of them. You might want to check that out. I have a Thorium LT, the Thorium AR, and then the Thorium SV. And the Thorium AR I find falls right in the middle as far as warmth between the three of them. The Thorium LT is a little lighter, very nice warm jacket, but it's definitely the lighter one. This is in the middle, and my Thorium SV is by far one of the warmest jackets I've ever had. It's an amazing jacket. Anyway, for everyday use, normal, you know, winter conditions, go here, go there, go, you know, I don't do hiking. I'm not a mountain climber. I do a little photography. I go, you know, walking through the woods, do some wildlife photography and stuff, but I am not mountain climbing, rock climbing, climbing glaciers, or skiing or anything else. I just wear these things basically every day. You know, going shopping, I coach volleyball, you know, going to practice, whatever, out to dinner, wherever we're going. I find that this jacket is nice and warm, but when it really gets cold, the Thorium SV is definitely warmer. Definitely more comfortable in that. Now, this, I'll just go through this jacket again. Two pockets here, really nice, okay? Just that nylon lining here on the inside, okay? My hand is right here. The outside of the pocket is down insulated. It does not have that nice warm fleece lining in the pocket that the Atom does, but it is still a nice warm pocket. It has a pocket up here. Nice deep pocket as well, and it has a cinch sack here inside, as you can, a stuff sack, sorry, as you can stuff this whole jacket right inside that little bag. Okay, so really nice hood. It does have the adjustment back here. This zips on up. It really does kind of seal around your face pretty well. All around, again, all around, it's a great jacket. Really nice jacket. So, moving on here real quick, I just want to tell you, last night I went outside. It was pretty cool out last night. It was about 32 degrees, but it was pretty windy, and the wind chill was around 20 degrees. So I decided I was going to do a little experiment, and I'm going to take these two jackets and see which one I felt warmer in. Okay, so the Thorium AR, I was comfortable, but I did feel, when the wind was blowing, I did feel a little chill through it. Okay, not bad, right? I wasn't freezing. If I was left outside in the cold all night with this jacket, I'd survive. It wasn't bad, but I did feel a little bit of a chill. Now the thing with this jacket as well that I want to mention, the way they're seamed, right? You got like poofiness, and then there's a seam, and then it's stitching, and then there's poofy, and then it's stitching and poofy. And I'm thinking in the areas where the stitching is, it's probably a little thinner, right? I mean, the insulation is not really insulated there, and it's probably the area in which some wind, some air might get into this jacket. The areas that are really nice and puffy and full of goose down is definitely insulating and really warm. So in a dry, calm conditions, this jacket is really nice. In a little bit of wind, I'm feeling a little air through it. Now the outer material is a little, you know, a bit of a wind stopper. It's not totally windproof, but it will help to deter some of the wind. But I still felt a little bit of air inside here. Not bad, but a little bit of air. I went back inside and we switched jackets. After being out there for a while and that, I came in and I put the Atom AR on. And I went back out again for a little while. And I have to say that I really think it's close. But I really think that I was a little bit warmer in the wind, right, in that cold wind, in this Atom AR than I was in the Thorium. I just didn't feel the air, the cool air when it was really windy coming through a little bit. It really kind of seals in your heat and you know, keeps you warm. So I would have to say right up front, I think this jacket was a little bit warmer, not much, a little bit warmer than the Thorium. But they're both basically, you know, very close in warmth. I just think, you know, the wind gets through this a little bit, okay? The other thing I want to mention about the down jackets, all three of them that I have, I noticed that if I get into my truck on a really cold morning, where my leather seats are cold, right? When I sit in the truck and I sit back against my seat, I think it kind of compresses the down inside the jacket, and that compression kind of loses its insulation, right? It loses that insulating qualities because the down's not all fluffy and holding air, it's squished. And there's really not much there insulating at this point. So I can feel the cold seat through the jacket on my back. I mean, it only lasts for a little bit, right? But I feel that. When I'm wearing a synthetic insulated jacket like this, the insulation, you know, does get compressed a little bit, but it's still like a layer of something there. And I don't feel the coldness as much through it. I bring that up because I want to talk about my hard shell here in a little bit. because I think the same sort of thing is happening with my hard shell. But anyway, all right, so just outside, about 30 degrees, wind chill around 20. I think the Atom AR is slightly warmer, maybe a little more wind resistant than my Thorium AR was. Okay, so after that, I went back inside and I grabbed my covert cardigan. And the covert cardigan is a really nice heavy fleece. And this is great. It's almost just like wearing a sweater. It's really comfortable, warm, soft fleece. And it's pretty heavy, right? It's like it's a sweater. So I put that on, and then I put my Atom AR back on top of that. And I went back outside. And this was definitely warm. I mean, it's warm. There's no doubt about it. I was warm without it. After putting the covert cardigan on underneath this, you know, it's warm. There's no doubt. Okay. So nice. Wind blew. I felt nothing. Okay, I was warm, nice and toasty. I put the hood on and I walked around outside for a little bit and I felt great. Definitely a nice warm combination. Came back inside, swapped out the Atom AR for the Thorium AR, put this on top of the covert cardigan, which, by the way, this is a combination that I also wear a lot in the winter when it's really cold. This is a really nice, I just like it. Well, I like the colors combination, to be honest with you, as well, right? The orange with this blue-gray kind of color it's really nice. So I put this on, I went outside, and I was expecting this to be a little cooler feeling than this, because again, when I went out without the covert, with just the Atom and just the Thorium, I found the Atom was a little warmer. When I put the covert cardigan on underneath the Thorium and I went outside, I was really toasty warm. Like really nicely warm. I wasn't feeling that little cool chill in it anymore. And this was a really, really warm combination. So I was really kind of pleasantly surprised because, like I said, when I just put the Thorium on and the wind blew, I felt a little chill in it, a little bit. But in the Atom, I didn't. So when I put the covert cardigan on it underneath, things really kind of flip-flopped. I really think that this combination is a little warmer than the Atom AR with the covert cardigan. I just felt warmer. I don't know. I'm thinking the layer underneath this, the fleece layer underneath this, blocked whatever air or wind came through this thing, but the down really just held in that heat. And it was really, really nice and warm and comfortable. So I really like this combination out there. All right, so that was kind of a surprising thing. It kind of flip-flopped. You know, the Atom AR seemed to be warmer by itself than the Thorium, but when I put the covert on, I think the Thorium and the covert was warmer than the covert and the Atom. A little bit. Again, we're not talking like, you know, I was cold in this and hot in this. No, I mean, but I was really, really nice and warm and toasty with this combination. Okay, one final thought. I'm just going to run by you again. Before I put on the covert, I had on the Thorium and my Atom AR outside, and I put on a hard shell over the top of it. I have right here a Zeta SL, which is a really lightweight hard shell. It's made of Gore-Tex Pack-Lite, but it's a hard shell. It's windproof, it's waterproof, just like any other hard shell is. So I put this on top of my Thorium, and this fits great. Really nice fit. So yeah, now I'm blocking the wind, right? I'm blocking that cold air that can come into this jacket, right? So it definitely helps with that. But remember how I was saying about the cold seats in my truck? Okay, I got a similar feeling wearing a hard shell. I think the material itself gets cold outside, right? Now, I felt it on my top of my back and my shoulders. And I feel this cool, this cool sensation on, you know, the back of my shoulders and, you know, on my back. And I'm thinking it probably is kind of the same idea as my car seats in the truck. This material gets really cold, and maybe up on my shoulders, that whatever layer of insulation there, be it the synthetic or if it's the down that's just, you know, underneath the top of my shoulders, that might get compressed a little bit under this shell, whereas I'm moving and it gets a little tighter, and I'm starting to feel that cold shell through it. Just a thought, okay, just something to think about. Again, I wasn't like freezing, but I just was so nice and warm through the body, and then I feel this cool sensation on the back of my shoulders and the top of my back that, yeah, probably just from wearing a hard shell. Now, I really didn't feel that when I wasn't wearing the hard shell, when I just had the jacket on. When I just had the jacket on, I just kind of felt, when it was really windy, just a little chill throughout, but not cold, but just a little bit of that cool air coming through. Now, when I put on the covert cardigan, underneath the Thorium, and the hard shell on top of the whole thing, you're good. It was beautiful. Okay, so just trying to give you some thoughts and some ideas and some things that I've learned, you know, wearing these different jackets and you know, what I find warmer and what's different and whatever. So yeah, okay, so that kind of wraps it up. Again, down insulation you don't want to be wearing out in the weather. If it's rainy, you know, a lot of snow, if it's going to be wet and damp, you don't really want to be wearing a down jacket. If all that down compresses and gets all wet, you have no insulation value whatsoever left in the jacket. Whereas synthetic insulation, if it gets wet, it can still insulate. So I would say the Atom AR is definitely better if it's rainy outside or damp conditions, where your down jackets you really just want to wear when it's dry. Okay, and maybe not so windy out either. But both are very nice warm jackets. Just again, all around, right? Do anything, go anywhere, do anything, and comfortable jackets. Really nice pieces. I love both of them. I wear both of them all the time. And what more can I say? So thanks for listening to me ramble on here. I hope it gave you a little bit of information, a little insight on these two jackets, and help you to choose which one might be right for you. You know, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel if you like Arc'teryx stuff. I have a whole bunch of videos on Arc'teryx jackets, and we'll be making more and more as time goes on as well. All right, so thank you very much for watching the video, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.